Okay, part two, here we go. It's time for the first verse. Second verse is actually, it's just that again. Just so you play it a little harder, a little more. It's kind of palm muted. But that's, anyways. So the first verse, it starts with some really nice, these chords that I found. They're all like jazz chords. So this first one is an E major 7 with some extra notes in it. It has a 9, so it's an E major 9. So we're going to start with that ring finger. What I wanted was this descending bass line kind of thing going on, but this top note, which is a G sharp, stays at the top of all the chords because it's what I'm singing. 103. So it kind of hangs out on that note for almost all the chords in some way. So this first chord starts ring finger, 12th fret, low E string. You're gonna skip over the A string, and you're gonna go with your pinky on the 13th fret of the D string, so it's a D sharp, so that's root in our major 7. We're gonna grab our 9, which is my middle finger on the 11th fret of the G string. So I have basically 12, 13, and 9. Sorry, 11, not 9. And then I have 9 on the B string on the 9th fret, obviously. So that's the third of our chords. So we have root, major 7, 9, and 3. So that, again, that's 12, skip over the A string, 13, 11, 9. I love this chord. I use it all the time. We also find it here later in the tune, in the bridge, a thing. I don't even know what the sections are called, or just, I guess it's a bridge. So we'll see that later, and that's just on C, so that's like a C major 9. This is an E major 9. So we'll get to that later, though. So we have that one. Our next chord is a D major 7 sharp 11. This is a bit of an ugly one, but I love it. So pointer finger stays, and so does actually this 11th fret on the G string, but we changed the finger we play with. So I grabbed that. So I think what I did on the record was I picked and used my fingers. That way I don't have to worry about this A string. If I do that, you might get an open A. And that A string's not the note that you want on that chord. It works on some of the other ones, but it gets pretty ugly if you let that ring out. It gets in the way. So with that one, then this chord is middle finger on this 10th fret, ring finger on the 11th fret D string. So I'm skipping the A string again. I think I skipped the A string for all of these chords. Pinky goes right underneath it. That is actually just like a major 7 chord if you're familiar with that shape. But I'm just subbing out my pointer finger from my middle finger. So I have basically 10, skip the A string, 11, 11. And then my pointer finger reaches back for the 9th fret. So we keep that 9th fret. So 103 encrypted reasons you won't find peace. So this next one is I actually take this note and we just move it here. So it's the 4th fret on the low E string. So it's the same note, but it's just in a different spot. My guitar was in tune, that would help. So that note moves there. And this chord is an easier one. So what we're doing is you're literally just barring everything except the low E string. Take off the low E string, you're playing the 4th fret. So we have A on the 4th fret on A, D, G, B, and E. Except you're also going to take your middle finger and add it onto the B string at the 5th fret. So it's 4, 4, 4, 5, 4. You can do that with 2 fingers if you want. And that's a C sharp minor 11 chord. I think that's what you would call that. So we have our E major 9, D major 7 sharp 11, C sharp minor 11, And then this is like a weird one. It's a B minor 13. So what I'm doing is I'm barring, but I'm still not playing the A string. So that's where the pick on the low E and then grabbing the other 3 strings with your fingers is good, because you can leave out, oh, wrong, like that. So that's 7th fret with my pointer finger, and I am barring. We could play it like this, perhaps. But I'm barring 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. So everything, except we're gonna leave out the high E string. So we have 7, you skip over the A string, but you're gonna press down anyways, because it's kind of hard not to. So 7, skip over the A, 7 on D and on G. And then my pinky is gonna grab 9 on the B string. So that note moved back. So it was, you can watch the pointer finger. Watch this fret here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. We have that one. And that one. What's there? And then it comes back. Right? So again, that's 7 on the low E, 7 on D, 7 on G, and 9 on B. And then you keep your pinky where it is. I'm going to go to this shape, which is this is a minor 9. So this was like a B minor with like an add 13. That's what this guy is. This is F sharp minor 9. So that is the first chord we're going to play our A string on, actually. So we have our 9th fret on the A string with my middle finger. I'm going to reach back 2 frets. 7 on the D string with my pointer finger. Ring finger on the 9th fret with my ring, on the G string. What am I saying? So I have 9, 7, 9, and then pinky on 9th fret B string. So you could think about this shape here without the, if I take off the middle finger, I'm actually just playing like, you know, like, it's a power chord, but it's down 2 strings. So it's D string 7, and then B and G is 9, and I add my middle finger onto that 9th fret. And our last one is this diminished shape, which is great to know because you can move it around and you can get some really cool, almost classical, kind of jazzy things. It's used everywhere. All kinds of music use it. So this is our last chord. So we have 9, so that middle finger stays the same. Ring finger is going to go on to 10 on the D string. So 9, 10. Pointer finger is going to go on 8 on the G string. So 9, 10, 8. And then my pinky is going to grab 10 on the B string. So this note was there for every chord. And then the last one goes up. So that's the first one. And then the groove comes in, right? You know, God, you won't find me. Now that what I do there is I still strum it, but I have a wah pedal and it goes wah, 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 with a bunch of reverb, but it's the same. Wow, 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 and it goes through, and then our last chord changes. So we have this one, and instead of this, which is an F sharp diminished, we have another type of diminished chord, which is here. And I picked that one. That's our transition into the next riff. So that's middle finger. Again, I don't play the A string on a lot of my chords for some reason. I'm not really sure why. So we have 6th fret on the low E with the middle finger. 5th fret on the D string, pointer finger. 6th fret again, but on the G string. So I have 6, 5, 6. And then I'm actually barring my pointer finger to reach this 5th fret on the B string. So it's 6, skip over A, 5, 6, 5. So it's kind of a weird one. So I'm pressing down this note and this note, both of those with my pointer finger. And then I have these 2 6th frets hanging out here. So there's a lot of chords. So that ending The second half goes through just like we did before. Sorry. We have that one, that one, that one, that one. Or F sharp, and then the second time. And we'll get to that in the next part because you're getting long.